Hey all, happy Friday. This video is regarding Amazon and 10x. Now, I've always loved Grant Cardone, love him or hate him. He's great for motivation. And this video, I just want to explain how Grant Cardone really does. It goes really well with an Amazon business. So let me explain. I'm in quite a few Facebook groups, and within these Facebook groups, you do get some people, definitely not all, but some people that you can tell that they're really lovely people and they're really well intentioned and they really do want to achieve more than what they're currently achieving in life. That's for sure. But I do believe that they're going the wrong way about this. Now, just to give you a quick background, I've only been selling on Amazon for probably, I don't know, a few months now. 5 months maybe, maybe 6, I think 5-ish. And then been doing some research a couple of months before that on some other stuff. And I primarily do online arbitrage, and then probably wholesale in the future, which is completely irrelevant. But the difference, one of the biggest lessons that I learned was that this business, when I started it, I sort of started with a bit of RA. I started, just sourcing a few things from shops, and then I started to, get a grasp of manual sourcing. And now I've got to the stage where I've actually got a lot of replenishables, and I've got consistently, apart from today, I had a pretty bad day so far with sales actually, but generally, my numbers are going up, to over 150, 200 pounds a day sometimes, consistently so far in sales, and I'm happy with that. I'm almost at the 5k mark in 30 days, just started out, so I'm happy with that. But what I'm relating this to is these people that some of them start right. They're sort of trapped in the mindset of the beginner, like I was when I started. So, and we all get this in a new business. Sometimes I think you're sort of thinking about how to get used to it, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. So you're trying all these different things. But I think it's really important. This is not expert advice, but this is from what I've learned in my journey so far. Just documenting it for anyone else that's relatively new or just started. I think it's really important at the start to actually understand that the quicker you can get out of that stage, and break through that small thinking stage, the better. Because let's be honest, with Amazon, okay, you've got to pay for the sourcing tools, you've got to pay for some software, you've got to pay for your Amazon seller account, you've got to pay for all your stock. You need to invest some money, possibly training if you believe that's required. You need to make some initial investment, and then on top of that, you've got your regular outgoings. So it does you no justice, and it does you no good if you are just going to play small for too long. I certainly noticed that playing small for too long just to start with was really getting nowhere, because it's not only about playing small that's the issue in terms of the profit. Okay, so even if you do make a little bit of profit, net, not gross, which is a massive difference. I'll go into that in another video. That was another mistake that I made. Even if you are making some net profit after all software, all costs, all products, etc., it's going to take you a hell of a lot of time to keep turning it over without taking profits out for yourself, that is, to keep putting it back into the business. But the most important thing, and the biggest thing that I worry about for people that are playing too small for too long and not sort of 10xing, if you like, or going in harder, is because the motivation will go. Like, how many months or weeks or possibly years realistically are you going to keep going at this business, keep smashing away at this business, keep working really hard at it, or working really intensely at this business? How long and how hard are you going to be working? How long are you going to persist with that, just turning over a tiny little bit of money or potentially losing money? So that's why I think it's really important to actually realise that at the start even though it's really easy to slip back into this and play small, that it's really important to always sort of keep upping the game and understanding that the end goal is and should always be to outsource the business, hire staff, hire virtual assistants, create great systems, surround yourself with awesome people, and ultimately have the sort of lifestyle that it's your choice of how many hours you want to put into it. So that's my thoughts on it. I think so. Just to wrap that up again, I think it's really important not to play too small for too long. I see people in Facebook groups that are asking things, that are just questions on how to, do I really need to pay a subscription for Keeper, for example, which is about £12.50, and I get it, I understand that, money is definitely an issue, but with that small thinking, that small mindset thinking, I just don't think that you're going to get anywhere until you get out of that small mind thinking, that small way of thinking it, and you really need to sort of up the game and just understand that there is going to be direct debits, there is going to be costs coming out, and I've been a culprit of this too. I hold my hands up to it, but I've also realised that it gets me nowhere, and it has been getting me nowhere in the past. Playing small, being worried about, signing up to another deal sheet, being worried about signing up to that new bit of software which would make life easier, even if it's not 100% necessary, So I think, once again, it's just really important to not play too small for too long. By all means, get used to the business, get it going, but I've only started seeing real growth when I've just sort of 10x'd and started going all in. I can't even say I've 10x'd, but I've gone in much harder, and I'm going to continuously look back and say, am I doing as much as I can possibly be doing to get this business turned around, profit back, and me earning nice profit each month from this, and ultimately living the life that I want. So I hope that helps in some way.